Sugar Sean O'Malley. Now, like I said before, Sugar Sean O'Malley, he is a sniper. He does a good job. He typically can go forward, he can go backwards, and he can go lateral. Now, this is the first time we didn't see Sugar Sean O'Malley go forward because Merab was a better and more physical athlete in this fight. Merab can out-wrestle Sugar Sean O'Malley, and that's what Merab do. That's what he did. So this was the interesting thing about this fight. Sugar Sean O'Malley was being content with going to the body, throwing the two to the body. I'm not sure why they did that, especially since he has the range advantage and the height advantage. Typically, you're going to see somebody get lower and look to stalk the animal that is smaller and look to jab to force Merab to make a bad shot. But Tim and Sean went with cross of the body. So I had to pick Tim's brain on why he did that. Another thing that you heard in the corner between Sean and Tim was that you got to find him. You got to find him. And typically when you're trying to find somebody in a fight, you're not going to find them because you're searching for them. But if you basically burn all the bushes, you're going to have the person expose himself. To give you guys more of an analogy is that if I'm sitting here and I'm looking for you, I'm just looking for you. But if I'm like, okay, I got to go, I'm going to find you. Looking for you or finding is two different things. If I'm looking for you, hey, where are you? Who are you? I'm coming to find you. I'm checking in this bathroom. I'm checking in this door. And how does that translate into fighting? I'm going to bite down the mouthpiece. I'm going to get low and I'm going to start striking with them. Yes, I am inviting the shot in. I'm inviting the shot in, but it's on my terms, not on Merab's terms. Does that make sense? If I sit out here and I'm waiting, and Merab did an amazing job standing outside the void, bouncing up and down, throwing the inside, throwing the push kicks, throwing the high kick, gaining more real estate from Sugar Sean O'Malley. And then once he got closer and closer and they started exchanging, whoop, he'll go underneath them and get that takedown. Every single shot that Merab landed, and even once he landed at the end of the fight, were on Merab's term. They weren't on O'Malley's term. And how can you get the shot on your terms is by you're inviting the shot in. You're inviting it. It's like, hey, I'm here. Okay, 1, 2, 5. I'm not trying to hit you. I just want to make sure I'm on stance. I'm in position. That way, when I throw 1, 2, 5 and he shoots, boom, I hip thrust. I get the head down and I start to defend the shot. So it's a very interesting thing you have to do. But that was one thing that when Tim Welch says, you'll find him. You got to find him. You got to find him. Typically, Matt would say, like, if you're looking for your shot, you're not going to land the shot. You have to throw shots out there to let him see stuff, and then he will expose himself, get himself out of body position to land that shot. Now, let's look at what Merab did well. Now, Merab, I'll never forget when I trained with Hiro Cejudo, I said, who is a tougher fight, Merab or Aljo? And I said, dude, Merab's a tougher fight because he doesn't stop. Aljo doesn't stop either, but Merab truly doesn't stop. You saw it tonight. Merab did a good job of going lateral, and you see every beginning of each round, Merab would run around the outside of the void. He would always go circle around, go this way, shake his hands, move around, boom, boom, and you see O'Malley just watch him. And then once Merab locked his hands around his waist, his takedowns and the foot sweeps and off the cage are so damn quick. First takedown, boom, sweeps out the leg, gets him down, locks up, starts getting attached to him, and just fucking bodies him, just bees a big body on him. I'm kind of curious to see how strong Merab is. Another thing that Merab did very well is that each time he would get the takedown, he would always just pressure super hard on the upper body, look to pass guard, get the half guard. Once he got the half guard, you saw O'Malley kind of turtle a little bit, and Merab was just those punches. And then here's another thing. Each time O'Malley would take it down, you would see him crawl to the cage because O'Malley needs the cage to get up instead of being in the middle octagon, creating frames. And O'Malley did do a good job creating a frame and landing that elbow, which cut Merab again. But when you're outside in the middle of the octagon, you can create frames and scoot. When I put my back against the cage, I basically taken that bullet. I mean, my back's against the cage. I can't shrimp. I can't create any frames to give me any distance between me and my opponent. And each time Merab would get to that point when he was pushed up against the cage with Sugar Sean O'Malley, he will keep on landing those knees to the thigh. And each of those knees to the thigh is like a straight game leg kick. That's a leg kick every single time, with no penalty, with no receipt. It's a free leg kick every single time. A lot of you guys who don't fight don't realize that. But if you do fight and you get hit in a knee over and over, if you get hit with a knee over and over in your thigh, it's like taking a leg kick. But amazing performance from Merab. I was very intrigued to see how he was going to execute this game plan, because it's no secret. You have to get to Sugar Sean O'Malley. If you get to him, you can take him down and out wrestle him. And it's not easy to do, but Merab was able to do it for 5 rounds. I didn't agree with the scoring. I thought the scoring could have been 49-46 for Merab. I thought Merab won 4 rounds to 1. Maybe Sean got another round there, but I felt that it was 4-1. And shout out to Sugar Sean O'Malley, big fan of him too. I love both those guys. They're both great guys.